Well, we are definitely in Romania. The cats have adjusted, and as you can see, the kids are all caught up on sleep. The first few days were great. We got them outside as much as possible. It's been beautiful to see them play and make the most out of being in the countryside. We even got them out to a few different playgrounds. The name of the game right now is just keeping them happy and busy. There's really no shortage of kid activities out in Botoșani. Sure, we gotta drive a little bit to make it happen, but it's worth it. There's a little bit of everything in the city. Also, it's worth it to see some of the creepy, outdated artwork on some of the walls. We visited Alex's aunt and uncle for a good welcome meal. And her uncle always does his best to make sure my belly has its fill of tuica. We met with some of Alex's family at a restaurant to enjoy a nice meal. Of course, soup is Ben's favorite, here and everywhere. It hasn't been all fun and games, though. We've been helping her dad prepare for the winter in the countryside, getting all of his wood stacked. Most homes out here heat with wood-burning furnaces, and we were more than happy to help him. Not only for the exercise and something to do, but also he's helped us so much over the years. It's really the least we can do. It also helped me mentally for giving me kind of a sense of purpose because it's been weird being jobless and so far away from everything I've ever known. I even got to mow his lawn, something I oddly miss about being home, and I really don't know when I'll get the chance to mow a lawn again, so this is actually kind of therapeutic for me. The weather turned a few days in, so we've been trying to lock down on Ben's homeschooling. He's a smart little dude, but we know that we have to keep him sharp. Math is his favorite, but we need to work on a little bit of everything, and Sophie is not exempt from any of this either. I celebrated my first birthday abroad, 39 years young, and I made it to Europe before 40. The kids gave me really sweet cards. They're just the best. That day, Alex's family came over to have a nice little cookout. We grilled outside in her dad's outdoor kitchen. Even though the weather sucked, it was still nice to be surrounded by a lot of people who came together just for me. And of course, what's a birthday without cake? The weather was absolutely crushing our spirits, so we grabbed the kids and took them to Cornișa Water Park. It was actually only 15 minutes away, and this amazing gem of a place, there's all sorts of pools. So much for the kids to enjoy. Of course, there's some water slides, and even a spa, which we both snuck off to a few times.
What do you think, Sophie?
And we ended it all off with some snacks and treats for the kids. A few days later, when the weather held up, we got the kids up early, packed the car, and headed out to a little town called Moldovița to take a train to a tiny village called Argel. The drive was absolutely gorgeous. We even saw a rainbow. It was about a 2-hour drive, but it didn't really matter. We got to enjoy the countryside and all the little things that make Romania so unique. Before we knew it, we were there and ready to board the train. And we were all actually in really good spirits, ready for adventure. Well, Alex and I were. It just feels like the kids are in it for the snacks sometimes. After a beautiful ride through the mountains and along the river, we arrived in Argel. And we had no idea that there would be a huge spread of delicious Romanian favorites. Pork, mamaliga, mici, ciorba raduțiană, a soup that Ben loves, and lots of sweets. Hot wine, beer. It was great. sat and we had a nice meal along the riverside.
No food.
Ben even got to participate in some local music. Can't you just see his enthusiasm? We needed this outing. We're still waiting on an apartment in Valencia, and there's a lot of unknowns right now. So we try to just live in this moment and soak it all in. We didn't want this day to end just yet, so we took a side trip on the way home to a little monastery called Voronezh. It was built by Stephen the Great in 1488. The artwork, both in and outside, was incredible, and it's so cool to see something so old. We lit a few candles. The kids weren't going to leave without doing that, of course. Then we walked along the little shops outside. Benny got a cletite with Nutella and some nuggets for Sophie. And before we knew it, we were home again, and the kids burned off more energy. So that's basically what we've been up to in a nutshell. Just waiting on our move to Spain. Any day now. But before we end it here, let's get into some of the things that we love and we don't love about being in beautiful Romania. Okay, so Romania is a lot different from America, and there's a lot of things that we like about it, and there's a few things that we don't like about it.
Okay, I'll start with things we like. I've always loved the fruit, the pork here, like we're meat eaters, we love nice
The
fresh
meat here is
meat.
really good.
I mean, just the food in general, just healthier. We bought a watermelon on the side of the road from a small farmer the other day. Probably the best watermelon we've ever had.
Yeah. The kids didn't like the seeds, but
No.
they're gonna learn to live with it.
Hospitality from family and friends, like everyone really makes you feel included. And I think just having a small table in the kitchen and no dining room, it just kind of forces you to connect with everyone at the table. So
Yeah.
that's one thing I missed that I didn't realize that I missed.
It's not an eat and go culture. It's like you eat and you stay and you talk, you drink, you chat, you smoke, you just, it's not about the meal, it's about getting together, and that's one of the biggest things for me to have to get used to, because I'm just like, all right, let's eat, and then I'll do the dishes, and then we'll just go about our life. But you have to learn how to slow down a little bit.
Right.
Another thing is the prices when you go out to eat. It's really affordable here, if you're bringing your money from somewhere else. But so we had dinner with her cousin and her nephew and the kids and us. So 6 people. We had 3 soups, 2 pizzas, drinks, smoothies, etc., etc. And I think by the end, it translated to about $50 American, which is not bad at all. Another thing is here in the villages and in some of the smaller cities, the streets and the villages, people take care of their properties. Everything's clean. It's really nice.
Lots of flowers.
There's lots of flowers. Yeah. And it's just like they take pride in what they have, even though it's not a high income or high money area. It's well taken care of.
Right. It's also child oriented. Like, people are always excited when you bring your kids, be it that it's 3 p.m. or 11 p.m. It's just, you're a package. it's not like it's either you or your kids. It's just you come as a package, and I love that. I love that kids are so accepted everywhere, and even that, like, I had to go and do my passport, and everything is done by appointment online. However, families with kids that are younger than 5 and pregnant women have priority to these appointments, and it just shows a culture that's more mindful of families, which I feel like we lacked in the U.S., and I'm happy we get that here.
Yeah. So we like all those things. Here's a few things that we don't like. Personally, for me, there's a million crows here. There's just crows.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you mentioned.
Just like, caw, like everywhere. Today I watched like a line of zillions of crows. I felt like I was in that movie Birds. And Sophie, of course, she's like, oh, it's a beautiful blackbird. I'm like, it's a crow. It's a stupid crow. Another thing is people staring. People stare here. They just, everywhere you go, they just stare at you. And especially with Ben, he doesn't like to dress warm. And to us, the weather's not that cold right now, but to people in Romania, it's basically like sub-zero conditions. So he's wearing shorts and people are just like staring at him and saying, where's his coat? Is he cold? And he's like, no, he's fine.
He doesn't understand though, so that's okay.
He doesn't
care.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I think the other thing is bureaucracy. I've had to renew my Romanian ID and passport, and that's been a challenging experience with people who work in these places that didn't really know what they were doing and what they were saying, and I kind of had to be my own advocate and figure out things on my own, which is always frustrating. But we got half of it done, so we're in a good place. Public transportation, which is better than in the US, or at least where we live, but it's kind of like they piece it as they go. Like they took out the trams, they put in buses, but they didn't really make dedicated bus stops, so now all the traffic stops. And I think the last thing I really noticed that I don't like is politics. Like everyone wants to talk about politics. I don't like that in the States. I don't like it now. So,
we were at a party the other night. We were all having a good time, and somebody's like, "Do you like Donald Trump? What a Trump this or Trump that?" And it's like, I just don't care. I'm having a good time right now. Like I don't want to be involved in any kind of conversation like that. Like just want to have a good time. But I guess it kind of comes along with the culture. Like that's what people like to talk about here is politics and religion. So.
Right.
Hey, sweetie pie.
Hi, honey. But yeah, politics and religion are big in Romania, and we just any other culture, we need to adapt. There you go. Want fries?
I don't want fries.
Okay.
Can I have treats?
No treats. You can have some chicken though.
Where?
It's yummy.
Where?
Okay.
Where?
So that's it for the time being. We don't really know where we'll be a week from now, and what you see is what you get. With any luck, we'll be showing you around our new place in Valencia very soon. Time will tell. Either way, I'll be posting some stuff in between, so stay tuned. As always, thank you for taking this journey with us. We'll see you soon.